Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Duncan. I'm a travel agent who specializes in Disney destinations, and I'm currently aboard the Disney Cruise Line. If you have been here a while, you know I like to do short informational videos to best help clients, and I always try to do something new to me on my trips. I have never done this experience aboard on the Disney Cruise Line, and I am super excited. So hit that subscribe button so you do not miss any information or any of the adventures, and take a look at what is new to me that I'm doing on the Disney Dream. Anyone Can Cook is an experience included in the price of your cruise, and I have never done this before. I am so excited. Today we are making apple strudel, and there are some ingredients up here. Make sure that you get to this event early because it does tend to fill up. There was a line waiting already, and I'm excited to see what we're doing.
At home, and well, let me tell you that it's going to be fantastic. But let me introduce myself first. My name is Harvey. I'm coming all the way from Colombia, and I am going to be here with you guys also attending to this fantastic class. But now, what we're going to teach you today in Anyone Can Cook is apple strudel. It's a very easy and tasty recipe that you can do at home, and of course that your kids are going to love. But now, we want to do this as interactive as we can. And if you have any questions throughout the process, just feel free to raise your hand. I'll go to you, give you the microphone, and you can also interact with our fantastic chef. And let me go ahead and introduce our wonderful chef, Vivek, coming all the way from Mauritius. He's going to be our teacher today. You're welcome.
Thank you. Good morning. How are you all doing? Good. I just wish that Harvey can do that for me because he's so well outspoken. Right? Thank you, Harvey. First of all, I will tell you, I'm not the crew staff. I'm only the chef. I'm not the movie star, right? So please forgive me if I don't do this. And after all, maybe you will have a little bit of difficulties, catching up what I'm saying because my accent. Surely you're not gonna pick up quite clear because I will tell you. Firstly, I come from a place maybe you have never heard before. I come from Mauritius. Does anybody knows where Mauritius? A homemade product is much better than buying from outside. So give it a try. If you fail, go and buy it by all means. But at least you tried. Second thing is that talking about apple strudel, I'm doing apple strudel. Obviously the filling has to be apple, right? So I will talk a little bit about apple. Because maybe you think all the apple is the same. So I will talk a little bit about apple. And the third stage is the most important stage. Why? Because that stage, if I go wrong, then I have to stop where I finished. I can't move any further. So that's a stage where we stretch the dough. The stretching of the dough is, to be honest with you, is an art. I'm not gonna say. Of course, you're gonna ask me a question straightforward. I will give you answer. Yeah. And in terms of I didn't tell you where I trained. I trained first when I started my career. I trained in a hotel. Anybody? I will do it the olden style in a bowl, right? So, maybe I never spoke about that, about pastry. Pastry is an art, right? Every single thing that we prepare, we need to make sure we measure it. Without the recipe, you can't work. You can't guess. We can't use with a hand flour, sugar, chocolate, anything. We have to make sure we scale every single thing, even if it's 5 grams. But baking time, baking temperature is important. That's 3 things. Measuring time, amount of dough, just to show you, right? Flour is inside. Now I use granulated white sugar. The sugar is not for the sweetness. It's just to give a little bit of color to the dough, right? Sugar, pinch of salt, egg. All the eggs that we use in the pastry is all pasteurized. The reason why is fresh egg is only for immediate consumption. So everything that we prepare in the pastry, we follow a cooling process that is 4 hours. So it's already long. It's already 4 hours. So that's why we use a long life egg, the pasteurized one. So when you remove your hand, the dough stays inside. The glove stays inside. Because it's loose, right? Then it makes it difficult. As I said, if your dough becomes too soft, you can always add little bit of flour to this, and you can see I'm having difficulties now. in a bowl to knead. What I'm gonna do, if you have a stainless steel tabletop, marble tabletop at home, try to use a surface that is more accessible. So I'm gonna be using this table here, just some flour. If I put this dough, it's gonna get stuck, right? So I just remove it from here, and I will try to work on the table. This will give me a better feel of the dough, right? But it's just by feeling the dough, and you can see I'm not over kneading it. The apples have low water content. Some of them have high water content and high acidity. Brahmli, cooking apple, have very, very high acidity. The best apple for apple strudel is Granny Smith, Windsor, and Gala. These are 3 apples that we use. I think all the apples that we get it like this. None of the apple is already peeled, because all the apple that we're going to be using, we're not going to be using the skin, we're not going to be using the center core where the seeds are, and after that we need to slice it. How long is it going to take me? If I assign one of my crew member on daily basis just to peel apple, I don't think so he'll be happy with me, because it's such a boring job. And doing this job for 1 week, what's going to happen sometime if you walk past next to him, he's peeling the apple, you can hear him talking alone. Right or wrong? That first, let's take nuts. I know a lot of guests, they don't like nuts, so that's why I'm saying optional. If you don't want to use nuts, don't use it. If you want, you can use pecan, walnut, any kind of nuts, right? So I use the nuts. Another thing is optional is raisins. Raisins, currants, sultanas. If you don't want to use, fair enough, fine. If you want to use, and if you want to make it even better, what you can do overnight, just soak it in rum, dark rum. That will give a very, very nice flavor and very, very good taste, right? I'm sure that 9 minutes is good enough for me to make it up, right? As we are running out of little bit of time, I should be, but what I'll do, I will put another tablecloth on this tablecloth, because this tablecloth is already dirty. Yeah. It's not that I like all the time I take shortcut, but I do it in front of you. I take a shortcut. Yeah. What's gonna happen? The dough gonna get stuck. In order for me to avoid that one, what you're gonna do? Flour, but not too much. If I put too much flour, if I put the dough, when I come this side, the dough will be on my side. When I go that side, the dough will be that side. When I come this side, dough will be here. The dough will make me dance all over. I don't want to do that. So I will use very less. Very, very less. But when I use very less flour, one thing I need to always bear in mind. When I'm talking like that, my hand need to keep on working on the same time. Yes? So one day I tried it. I don't know which ship I was. Fantasy, I don't remember. It's a long time. So when I'm doing this stage, so one guest asked me a question. So I answered the question, and the dough was still in my hand. One question became 2 questions, getting more interesting. 2 questions become 4 questions, but I forgot the dough is becoming big and big and big and big. Guess what happened? Because I have the oil on my hand, within fraction second, the dough just slipped. It just went on the first guest. I know, but still I can do it, but still I don't want to do it, right? I rather, take my time and do it here, yeah? And this, when we press the dough, one thing I will tell you, we don't use a rolling pin. We just use our hand. So I will do it in front of you so that you know what I'm doing, right? So right? It's not that do some of the temperature. Trays. How are we going to put it? You see, pen liner. You can use it on a pen liner. Put it on the pen liner. But use a pen liner that is white. This is brown. When my apple strudel is ready, it will be brown. So when the strudel is ready, when I'm cutting it, after that, when I'm serving, I'm going to end up serving with a paper. So I don't use this one. I try not to use. What I will do, because this one is it's a regular aluminum tray. It's not at a non-stick coat. If you have a non-stick tray, you can just use it straight away. So the base of the strudel, if I don't put this butter, the base of the strudel is going to get stuck, right? So I just use the butter here, and I bring that tray close to the strudel. I will pick it up like this and put it here. I can do that. I'm used to it. but I won't do it in front of you right now. Why? You take 40 minutes to prepare this one, and in 1 minute everything gonna collapse. Why? Because the dough is very, very soft, very thin. If you pick it up, if you don't pick it up properly, it will just woof. So we're gonna use the help of the tablecloth one more time, like this, and very aggressively we're gonna just flip it over. You don't have to think about yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. If it's yes, yes, if it's no, no. Right? So very aggressively, see how we're gonna be doing. Like this. Yeah. So you just do that. It's not gonna collapse. Nothing is.
Good job! I mean, that was great. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
That was a lot of learning for me too, okay? I love it, I love it. But now, do you still remember how to do it, step by step? Yeah. That's today, and anyone think it. Have a beautiful day, and we will see you around. Bye-bye.
We just finished the Anyone Can Cook seminar. It was 45 minutes long, but it was super entertaining. The chef told stories about their history and career with Disney Cruise Line, gave some inside tips on how food is prepared for the Disney Cruise Line. We got a little sample of the apple strudel, and I thought it was fantastic. Our daughter, who is 10, was here and got kind of bored halfway through, so maybe not the best option for little ones. We did not actually cook anything. It was a seminar to where he taught us how to cook and gave out a sample. I don't see this offered that often on the Disney Cruise Line. So when I saw it for this one, I put a little heart on my app and I was like, I definitely want to see this. So I thought that this was a fantastic experience, and one that if you see pop up on your Disney Cruise Line sailing, I would definitely recommend going to check out. If you are thinking of sailing on the Disney Cruise Line and have any questions, leave them in the comments or send me an email at duncan@friendlikemetravel.com. I would love to chat more with you. Hit that subscribe button because there are more adventures coming soon, and follow me on my other forms of social media. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, all at Friend Like Duncan, and I would love to connect with you over there. Until next time, I'll see you real soon.